Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2016 yearly tarot forecast. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. So Capricorn, I played around with a bunch of different spreads and this is actually the spread I decided on. It's going to be 2 cards per month for the whole year, and then the card at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. Then what I decided to do, Capricorn, is pull you 2 additional oracle cards for just additional guidance, and the first one is from the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue, and the second is by Kuan Yin Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Alright, so Capricorn, let's get started. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Very nice, Cap. Very, very nice. Alright, so the card at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, is the Empress. So this is your overall energy of 2016. So I feel like the majority of Capricorns are going to be just incredibly creative. This is the year for creativity, new beginnings, birth. You being quite fertile with lots of ideas. You could be quite fertile in the physical sense as well. So definitely take proper precautions if you don't, want to have children. But for those of you who do, the Empress can be a very good sign that you could be actually becoming a mother in 2016 or actually conceiving. For those of you who are already pregnant, you actually could be giving birth in 2016. So very beautiful energy. The Empress also represents your mother. So your mother could be quite significant. You could be actually very nurturing this year, more than you normally would be. But definitely this is, 2016 seems like it's going to be a year for lots of ideas, lots of creativity, and maybe even, birth of new creative endeavors. So very beautiful energy. Now what I'm going to do is draw you 2 additional oracle cards just for additional guidance. So please show me an additional message for Capricorn. Additional message for Capricorn for 2016. Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn 2016. Capricorn. All right, this card came flying out, so I am going to take it. And now I'm going to shuffle the Kuan Yin Oracle. So one last card for additional guidance for Capricorn. One last card for Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Ooh, cards are coming out. This was the first card to drop out though, so I am going to take this one. All right. Okay. So Cap, let's get started. So for January, I have the 8 of Wands with the 10 of Swords. So what I'm really actually picking up is the 10 of Swords for me is all about a difficult situation or a difficult period in your life now finally coming to an end. This is the ending of a difficult situation. So some particular cycle is now coming to completion, something that was maybe not the easiest for you to deal with. Something is now coming to completion and a new cycle is beginning. And what I'm seeing here is, you know, this new beginning or new chapter of your life, Capricorn, is going to be starting very quickly. The Eight of Wands, this represents travel, movement, messages coming in. This can be a very sudden energy of things just happening very quickly. So yeah, just very passionate, creative energy as well, which, you know, resonates with the Empress here as well. It fits in perfectly. But things happening very quickly. Maybe, you know, there's lots of communication and messages at this time in regards to this, but definitely new beginnings and things happening quickly. So that's wonderful. So you're starting the year off really, really nice. February, I do have the 10 of Cups with the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands can be like a warrior card, you know, you really having to stand your ground in some regard. Normally, you know, I do pull this card, and this is talking about in regards to the workplace. You may be having a lot of competition around you, and perhaps you have to stand your ground with something. You have to stand up for you and yours, stand up for your beliefs, just stand up for yourself in general. But this is you, you know, being very courageous with this. You know, this is you, you know, having a lot of inner strength, and, you know, you really standing up for yourself and being very courageous. And for some Capricorns, this won't be about the workplace. This might be something in regards to your family, because the 10 of Cups here really talks about family. It represents emotional abundance, you just being very happy and very content. And normally this particular card, you know, I really always pick up on you spending time at home. Like your friends and your family are just coming through very significantly. Even your animals. I mean, you can see these lovely little, you know, pets right here, the cat and the dog at the bottom of the card. So, you know, I feel like you could be spending a lot of time at home. So, you know, this, you having to stand your ground could be, you know, related to your home, something about the home that you're standing your ground with, or perhaps it's something with your family that you're standing your ground with. Perhaps it is something to do with the workplace, and you're, you know, maybe standing up for yourself and your beliefs, to benefit you, for your family. It can really be so many different things, but overall I feel like February is going to be a wonderful month with the 10 of Cups. I mean, you know, the 10 of Cups is the best Cups card that you can receive in the Minor Arcana. This is just emotional abundance. This is you just being very happy. So I don't feel like this is anything that's really significant. It's not something that's like a major conflict or anything like that. This is just simply you standing up for yourself and being courageous. So what I have for March is actually the 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. So perhaps there are some Capricorns that, you know, you might have to take a break, and maybe you don't want to be honest. Perhaps maybe, you know, you're going to experience some sadness because, you know, you might have to take a break in some regard, you know, whether this be, you know, within your personal life or within your career. Perhaps you don't want to take a break. Perhaps, you know, you don't want to rest. The 4 of Swords is about rest and relaxation, recharging your batteries. You know, it can also represent being at a standstill or things not moving forward. And it also can represent you going on vacation. So, because this is a general reading, it could be many different things. Maybe someone around you is going on vacation and you don't want them to. And it's actually could be quite upsetting to you, or perhaps maybe something now in this particular month of March is at a standstill. It's not really moving forward like you'd like. Or perhaps, you know, traditionally the 4 of Swords represents a warrior. who was out on the battlefield. You know, he's exhausted. He's been through some difficult times, and perhaps this is you finally catching a break and getting some rest from, you know, something that occurred in your past that might have broken your heart or upset you or made you, have to deal with some sort of sadness or pain in some way. And maybe this is actually finally you getting a chance to break free or rest from whatever situation this is, Capricorn, because this is behind the Four of Swords. So this could have already happened, and now you're finally getting a break from this. So what I have for April is the Ace of Coins, wow, with the Page of Swords. So this is definitely news and communication coming in regards to some sort of new beginning. And this could be, you know, a new career, a new job. This can be new money coming in. This can be inheritance. This can be a lump sum of money. This could be any sort of new beginning. This could be like a new relationship. This could be a marriage, a birth. This could be so many different things. But I feel like for many Capricorns, this is some sort of new money coming in. Whether this be, you know, like a new part-time position with just new money coming in, extra money coming in, or, you know, a full-blown new career. Whatever this is, you know, news coming in, news and communication coming in, and it's about this beautiful new beginning. So wonderful. And this is for April. For May, I do have, wow, the Queen of Coins with the Lovers card. So, you know, Capricorn, perhaps, you know, if you are single, you could be meeting someone in May. And they could be another earth sign just like yourself. This could be you here, represented by the Queen of Coins. This very well could be you, whether you're male or female. But also for some Capricorns, this could be you meeting maybe someone with these Queen of Coins characteristics. She's very well-rounded. She's a businesswoman, but she's also, you know, not just about her career and her finances. She's about her stability, and she's about her family. She's very domestic, and, you know, family is very important to her. She's very grounded, very practical, and very loving and caring. So you could be meeting someone like this. Or, you know, for other Capricorns, the Lovers card can represent a decision being made. So this could be like a head or heart decision, perhaps, that you're making about a person like this. Or perhaps, you know, this is just you making a decision in the month of May. So for the month of June, I do have the Hermit with the Five of Coins. So this very well could be, you know, you going within, spending some time alone, reflecting, looking towards your inner knowing, looking to your intuition in regards to maybe some sort of lack that you might feel in your life. The Five of Coins represents, you know, being left out in the cold in some regard, or feeling some sort of lack. So there could be some Capricorns that, you know, you're feeling some sort of lack, and it doesn't have to be financial. It can really be in any sense. And so what I feel is, you know, you're really going to take some time in this month of June and really go within, spend time alone, go within, you know, and kind of maybe figure out, you know, what this is, or how you can maybe, you know, end this feeling of lack. For the month of July, I do have the Moon and the Ten of Wands. So for me, you know, these are actually two intuition cards right in a row. The Moon card represents your intuition, and the Hermit for me represents your intuition, because the Hermit is very spiritual and very insightful, very intuitive. So your intuition is going to play a huge role, you know, in June and July, definitely, Capricorn. But there also could be things actually becoming illuminated and coming out in this month as well. And, you know, I do have the Ten of Wands here, and don't fear. Honestly, the Ten of Wands, I pull this card all the time for myself, just simply because I work a lot. So you could be working a lot, Capricorn, at this time, this could just be you simply working a lot. You know, you're just, you know, being advised to lighten your load. Definitely, you know, ask for help. You know, if you do feel stressed or overburdened, help is definitely available to you. Just make sure you're going within and definitely rely upon your intuition at this time. Also, things could be coming illuminated to you at this time. So for the month of August, Capricorn, I do have the Six of Swords with the Nine of Coins. So I really feel like this is you moving towards your financial abundance. This is you traveling, moving right towards this Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Swords for me is a very positive card, and it represents positive progression forward. It's you moving from a particular place or situation to a much more positive place, environment, or situation. It's always like an upgrade. It's always a move for the better. And this is what, you know, she's looking at. The lady on the Six of Swords is looking directly at this Nine of Pentacles here, which this is just financial abundance. This is you being able to afford all of those little extras. You know, having nice clothing, having a beautiful home, a well-decorated home with a beautiful garden, and perhaps, you know, animals. So this is you, you know, in this month just being very, you know, financially abundant, and money is just looking really good, and you're moving towards this. So this is really, really awesome, Capricorn. So for the month of September, I do have the Six of Cups with the Emperor. This is really interesting. So the Six of Cups is a very nostalgic card, and it can be you thinking about the past. It can be you, you know, recalling memories of your childhood, or just remembering, you know, times where you're very happy. This also could be someone from the past coming back, and it very well could be the Emperor for some Capricorns. This could be like an older person coming into your life. Maybe, you know, you've known them from the past. This could be like a trusted mentor. This could be, you know, an old boss or something along those lines. The Emperor does represent the sign of Aries, so it could be an Aries individual that you know. And if this isn't someone from your past coming back, what this can be is you actually becoming empowered, Capricorn. You taking the reins, just taking control, being in control, being incredibly stable and practical, and just kind of, yeah, taking control and going for something. And very well, it could be something from your past. Very interesting. Or, you know, something that's just going to bring you emotional happiness. So for October, I do have the Nine of Swords with the Hanging Man. So this is a very temporary position. Don't let that, you know, scare you. The Hanging Man is just a very temporary period of suspense where, you know, you might be taking a break. And perhaps it's maybe because you're not sleeping too much, because the Nine of Swords can represent someone who's not sleeping a lot. It's a very mental card. You could be in your head a little bit too much and really worrying and stressing, and it can be keeping you up at night. This doesn't have to be that serious of a card, though. I do pull this card for people who literally just maybe miss one sleepless night here and there. It's not really that, you know, serious. But for others, it could be a little bit more serious, depending on which Capricorn you are. But I do see you taking some sort of break. But this is very beneficial for you, Capricorn. This is going to be, you know, very good for your intuition, and you do gain a lot of clarity during this time. And when you come out of this period of suspense, you do have like a fresh perspective. So for the month of November, I do have the Four of Coins with the Five of Wands. And the Four of Coins is all about you holding on tightly to something. It can be money. It can be you being very conservative and perhaps saving your money more than you're spending it. And that could be because you have a lot of competition around you within the workplace. Maybe you feel like maybe hours or opportunities aren't available as much to you as maybe they were previously, or something along those lines, just because, you know, the Five of Wands can represent competition around you. So, you know, there could be a reason here why you're hanging on tightly to your money. If this is you hanging on to your money, it can be you hanging on to something else. Conflicts, this isn't that serious of a card. It can be someone like nitpicking you, or someone nagging you, or you having a differences of opinion with people or with someone. Petty arguments, petty squabblings. This card is a very annoying energy attached to it. So I just see you maybe hanging on, for some Capricorns, this could be you hanging on to your beliefs, or, you know, hanging on to your opinions and what you believe. And, you know, perhaps maybe, you know, you can be getting into it with coworkers or, you know, people around you. But, you know, this is you hanging on to what you feel. And, you know, I think it serves you well because, you know, you're going into December. This is the last month of the year, and you have some beautiful cards. So this is what you're leaving 2016 and going into 2017 with, Capricorn. And it's actually the Six of Coins with the Sun. So this is really, really nice, Capricorn. The Sun is a very blessed, a very fortunate energy. And the Six of Coins is a very generous card. So you could actually be, you know, this is the month of December now of next year. So this could be you being very generous, you gifting a lot of, you know, gifts, or one particular gift at this time. Someone could actually be very generous with you, and you could be actually receiving some gifts or a gift at this time. And whatever this is, the Six of Coins energy, this is you being incredibly happy, because the Sun is just prosperity, it's abundance, it's just happiness, it's full-blown just joy and being content. And again, very fortunate energy, so definitely take advantage of this month of December. And honestly, enjoy yourself, Capricorn. This could be, you know, you being in the spotlight as well. The Sun, you know, comes in and really shines its light upon, you know, all areas of your life, and can sometimes even put you in the spotlight. If not, though, I feel like people are going to be very drawn to you at this time, Capricorn. They are going to be drawn to your warmth, drawn to your luminosity, and just your light. And so people are just going to really be drawn to you, and you're going to love it. You know, you're going to love it. This is you just being just very, very, very happy. So I love to see that, Capricorn. That's really, really nice. I think overall it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful year for you. You have some wonderful cards. You start out with the Eight of Wands. You have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. You have some pages. So that's news and communication coming in. You have the Ace of Coins, new beginnings. Definitely use your intuition. I think you're coming in very powerful towards the end of the year with the Emperor. You're really in control. I think it's going to be a wonderful year for you. I really do. Let's get to your oracle cards, Cap. So the first card that I pulled for you is Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And this card, I'm not sure if you've seen it on camera, but as I was shuffling, it just popped right out. And these cards are the most significant, the ones that just pop right out like that. Okay, infinite supply. This is an abundant universe filled with more than enough for everyone, yet the energy format of this planet is all about polarities. In this instant, it's all about giving and receiving. The key is to balance the two. If you only give, you'll feel drained and resentful and experience lack. If you only receive, you won't enjoy what you have. Balance comes from fearlessly giving as you're guided, and then receiving with joy and gratitude. It's exactly like breathing. Both the inhale and the exhale are identically important. Practice giving and receiving daily, and you'll never want for anything. Various meanings of this card are: don't worry about the future, know that you'll always have enough to eat and your needs will always be provided for, spend time at the ocean, swim with the dolphins, move to a beach or island community, go swimming, sailing, or surfing, and give time or money to a cause that protects the ocean. Okay. So definitely, I think this card, Capricorn, resonates with the rest of the cards, because you had, you know, some cards like the Five of Coins, which is a feeling of lack, and then the Ten of Wands, which is feeling a little, you know, overburdened. And, you know, what this guidance card is talking about is giving and receiving. You have another card that represents that as well, Capricorn. And the balance, and how sometimes if you're always just giving, you're going to you're going to feel a lack. You're not going to feel fulfilled if you're always just giving. So, you know, you have to kind of even out the scales a little bit. So beautiful, beautiful message. I think it resonates wonderfully with the rest of your cards. So the second card that I pulled for you is Mother Fierce. And this is from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. All right, so Mother Fierce. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you might feel about stepping into your spiritual path and into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, you are loved. Oh, Capricorn, I love it. You had such a beautiful reading. So Capricorn, I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a wonderful 2016. Take care.